afternoon and welcome to the Queen's Curry Kitchen. Do you ever wonder that if you woke up in the morning and you were to get your beauty judged on how you look when you wake up from bed? That's kind of crazy, right? But it used to happen in the back in the old days when people used to say if a woman can look pretty when she wakes up, then she's a true beauty, right? That was before all the plastic surgeries and everything came around. But then there was something that our grandmothers knew, which we didn't know, but now it's really kind of very trendy to kind of buy all these natural products and beauty products and skincare that's without parabens and without additives and all that good stuff. But did you know that the Indian culture has been doing that for centuries? So today being Sunday, I take that as a self-care day, and what I like to propose on a Sunday is that we should all take a little bit of our time and do something just to rejuvenate ourselves, just to take a step back and get ready for the week coming up. And also imagine if you're in the kitchen doing something and then you come out of the kitchen and you're looking like $1,000,000. Well, wouldn't that be nice? So today what I'm going to do is I'm not going to cook anything, but I'm going to show you a very simple beauty secret that comes from an Indian kitchen. And it involves very, very basic kitchen staples that you may have already in your home. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we are going to create a recipe for an exfoliator come moisturizer for the body. And you can use it on your face, you can use it all over your body, you can use it wherever you feel like your skin needs a little bit more, like a little extra, okay? So without any further ado, I'm going to get started. So I will turn the camera to all the ingredients. These are just basic Indian pantry ingredients that you can find very easily, and I hope that you will benefit from it. And listen, when you start glowing after using this remedy, don't forget to let me know about it, okay? So let's get started. The first thing that we need for this beauty recipe is good old chickpea flour. So you can do chickpea flour, you can do garbanzo bean flour, whatever you have. If you don't have it, you can actually just buy the dry black Bengal grams and then roast them for just a second and then grind them in your coffee grinder. So this is about 2 tablespoons. We are also going to use rose water, and this is easily available in any Middle Eastern store, Indian store. I think Amazon also has it. It's not that hard to find. We will use what we call the natural superfood, which is turmeric. And what this does is it helps to combat the tan. It helps to combat all the toxins sitting on the surface of your skin. So we will be using that. I do have a little bit of water, which we may or may not end up using. And then I have trusty old coconut oil. So basically what we're going to do is we are going to make a paste with chickpea flour, a pinch of turmeric going in. You don't want to put too much because you don't want to come out having a jaundice cast on your face, right? You definitely don't want that. If you don't have coconut oil, you can use a few drops of glycerine. Just going to use a little bit just to make it nice and moist. And if you have a nice essential oil that you'd like to use, like lavender or citrus or anything, you can use that. I'm using rose water. So rose water is really, really good. It's a great toner for your skin. It really helps to work on the pores. And basically, we're going to try to go for a paste-like consistency. So if you have enough rose water, you may not need regular tap water. You can totally skip that. Oh my God, it smells so good right now with the rose water. This is really quite inexpensive, and it's like a very cheap beauty fix, but it works wonders. And back in the day, before beauty parlors and salons and all these makeover places were invented, brides before the wedding used to have something called a haldi and mehndi ceremony, which is like a bath with all the good stuff. So a exfoliator like this would be made with rose petals and milk and all the good stuff that's great for your skin, and then the bride would be given a bath with that. scrubbed clean, and then she would sit in the henna ceremony where they put henna on your palms, and that's how you would get ready for your big day. Well, I'm not getting married anytime soon, so just wanted to share that remedy with you. Okay, so the consistency that we're looking for is kind of like this. It pretty much looks like lotion, right? And it really smells so good. So I have this brush, which is like a facial applicator brush, and you can get it very easily in any of the cosmetic supply stores. If you can't find this, you can totally use like a nylon brush that you get in the paint box. Just make sure there's no paint on it. Okay, so this is the consistency that we're going for, and I'm going to use it on my hand just to show you. So I have like super dry hands, so I'm going to use it on this one and not on this one, and then hopefully you'll be able to see the difference, right? So basically you just want to make a layer of it, and this you would be doing on your face. You could do it on your arms, you could do it on your elbow. And then you just let it sit. Some people like to add Fuller's Earth to this. Some people like to add charcoal powder to it. So, just make it your own. This is like a really basic thing. If you do dairy, you can always use yogurt. Yogurt is supposed to be a great skin softener. You can do milk, you can do yogurt, and make all these. A lot of the remedies actually involved yogurt and milk from back in the day. Okay, so this is how it goes on. And when you put it on your face, just try not to talk too much, because then it's going to set into the wrinkles that you have on your face, and it's going to get into the cracks. So I have it on my hand. I'm not doing it on my face. Just try not to, move your fingers too much, and then we can just wait for it to dry. It does take a few minutes, but I guarantee you see how dry this hand is, and I just came out of the shower. So you see how dry this hand is, and you'll see like this will be so much more moist. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think the lighting is perfect, but let me just. Yeah, so you'll be able to see the difference between the two. This is without and this is with. And I promise you, if you do this like once a week or something, or you can just make it and stick it in the fridge. It doesn't go bad. You can put it in the fridge, and maybe a couple of times a week, just before, when you're doing something in the kitchen or doing a 10-minute cleanup or something, put it on your face, walk around, do your thing, and then wash it off before you come out of the shower. It's going to make all the difference to your skin, especially if your skin is mature, if it's dry skin, or if you live in a place where there's a lot of pollution and you feel like your skin is like taking on a lot of dirt and dust. Or if you, just for us, like in New York, when we're in the summertime, we're always in front of air conditioners, and then in the wintertime, we're in front of artificial heat. So, it's a good way to combat all of that. You can see it's drying, but it does take a little while, okay? So in the meantime, what I have is I do have just regular pure water and a wet towel. I have that ready so that when I need to wipe it off, I can. And then I have some dry paper towels that I will wipe it off with. So this is one of my favorite kitchen remedies. Also, another one that works really well for skin pigmentation is potatoes. So when you're peeling potatoes, like raw potatoes, when you peel them, take the skin and then give yourself a nice massage, and then don't wash your face for the next 15 to 20 minutes. And basically what that does is the starches in the skin of the potato actually tighten your skin. And also when you don't wash it and you leave it in, it actually seeps inside. It helps to plump up the collagen in your skin and evens out all the pigmentation that you have. Okay, so I'm 46 years old, and I will be turning 47 this September. But I do a lot of these remedies on the go because I really don't have time to go to the salon every day and do like a major beauty regimen or elaborate facials. I mean, they have their own place, but this is something that's so doable. There's no excuse to not do it. I do have a good nighttime skincare routine. And I used to be very lazy about my nighttime skin routine, but then I realized that if I keep it right by my bedside, I think I'll be more motivated to just jump in and do what I need to do. So all of my little skincare things that I do, and you'll be surprised how simple I keep it. I have makeup removing wipes. I have a jar of glycerine. I have this. I have Vaseline, and then I have like a night cream that I use and under the eyes, and that's about it. It's like the simplest routine. I do also have a little jar of coconut oil so that if I don't feel like using the wipes, then I just massage the coconut oil onto my skin to remove makeup. But also I don't wear makeup every day. Okay. All right. So you can see like it's kind of sticky and it's beginning to dry up a little bit. Like wherever it's not shiny, it's kind of drying up. Right by the thumb, you can probably see. So the less water you put, the faster it's going to dry, so you won't have that much of a hard time. And I'm just going to try to pretend like we're going to fast forward. And it actually thickens as it dries. So if you put it in the fridge, you can always use it the next day. Especially in the summertime, it's really nice and cooling. If you have some sandalwood powder, you can totally throw that in as well. It brings a nice cooling effect to the skin. If you have aloe vera gel or if you have an aloe vera plant at home, you can use the pulp from that as well. Okay, so this is for purposes of not making this video too long. I'm gonna go in and I will show you. So either you can just wipe it off with a wet rag just the way it is, or then the better thing is if you want to see the exfoliating action of it, because there was chickpea flour in it or gram flour or garbanzo bean flour, whatever you're using, you can actually go back and slowly, gradually, like just massage it into the skin, right? And when you do that, it actually picks up a lot of dead skin from the surface. It does that. And when you do that, you'll see little things coming off. This is not completely dry, so it's probably not gonna do it as efficiently, but okay, so that's one way to do it. If you want more of an exfoliator action, you can do that. You can wait for it to completely dry, and then you can scrub it off. This is my wet rag that I have, and I'm gonna just gently wipe it off. So ideally, wait for it to dry. Don't be hasty like me. I'm a little impatient. And also, I don't want to keep you here all day. What's the point if you spend all day looking at me doing self-care and then don't have any time left for your own self-care? That won't be cool, right? Okay. If you want, you can even add some rose water to this water with which you're washing off the pack. So this is a great face pack. It's a great face mask. It's great for your elbows and knees. It's great for your arms if you get exposed to the sun and you feel like you're tanning too much. And it just gives it a nice thorough cleanse. Okay, so now these are my two hands. I hope you can see the difference. This is like super dry as if it's hit by sandpaper. And this is after the treatment. Okay, so if you want, you can just massage some coconut oil onto it. You see the difference? Like this is like super dry. It's literally, I can scratch it and you'll see white lines on it. And this is really moist and soft. I can literally tell by the texture of the skin, like this is kind of got that sandpapery feel. And this is just super, super soft, like baby skin. So yep, so you can either finish it off with some rose water, or you can finish it off with some coconut oil. Imagine if this was your face, you would be glowing from within. You would be walking around with really soft skin on your face, on your neck. And the good thing with these natural remedies is they never go wrong. There's really no damage that it can do. So yeah, that's my video for today. I hope that you're going to take some time into your self-care and do something for yourself on Sunday. We live for our families, we live for our kids, but you know what? The first word in selfless giving, which I think all women are supposed to carry the burden of, the first word in selfless is self. So make some time for yourself, feel beautiful, be blissful, and when you feel like you've done something good for yourself, it radiates from within and you feel like doing something good for everybody else around you as well. You cannot give from an empty cup, so please make time to rejuvenate your spirit. As always, thank you for joining me. I appreciate your love and your support always. Stay flavorful, be blissful, and keep looking out for the next video on Queen's Curry Kitchen. Namaste.